Hello, intermediate level musicians. So this is Have You Ever Seen the Rain? John Fogerty, Credence. There's a little bit of tab. This chart has got the timing in it, which is great. There's some interesting chords. You've got a major seventh chord, a C major seventh. So that's putting the major seventh note into the chord itself, and that's a B. And you go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and that's 7 from C, and that's a B note, and that's what you're adding. So that's why it's called a major seventh. When we do this one, it's a minor, a diminished seventh. Anyways, not too much about that. There's a little bit of a tab. Now, most people have, often, I think, the high G on there. So the little riff that goes da 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 da, and it should go da down da da. With the high G, it sounds a bit odd, but I'm just going to use this instrument with a high G on there because I think most people have that, and so it's easier to do that. So if you're looking at the tabbed part along the top, we'll look at the chords in a minute. Let's do our check-in. So at this level, you know, you're hopefully doing that drill of knowing to hold it in a good, comfortable position with both hands feeling secure on it. And you're breathing, you're relaxed, you do a bit of a check-in. We'll do a little bit of a vocal warm-up. So we'll do, at your level, let's do a bit of a G major scale. So it's going to sound weird because it's going to jump around because of the high G on here, but we're going to do the G. So that's in tune, we're already in tune. Second note of a G scale is an A, and that's found at the 2nd fret. And then a B. So G, 2, that would be G sharp, this is A. And then the 4th fret is a B note. And then if you kept going, that would be C, but we're going to use our open C, so we're going to jump down now. La, so let's sing. And if it's too high, just go la, and then an A would be la. We're down an octave from it. You listen first, la, and then la. Most people can sing that pitch. And then D, 2nd fret, la. E open, la. F is sharp in a G major scale, so it's not this one, it's this la, F sharp, la. So let's do it all the way from the top, bottom. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. And we would go backwards, but I don't want to do too much of that to make the video too long. So now at the tabbed part. So we've got the open. So remember, it's inverted, and they've got the string names on there. You're just plucking the open. It's the rhythm that is a bit of a challenge on this one. So you've got, and just get the notes first, and the 3 on the E string. And then 2 opens, and then you're up to here, and this is where it should be low. Da, 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 but it's da, da. So let's do that bar again. And that was 2 bars actually. So that's an A note, then this, and this is 3rd fret on the E string, open E. And you might start to recognize da, 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 da. Okay, so that's the first 2 bars. Let's do it again. And then you're moving on. And they've given you the timing. Well, I mean, there's, they sort of try to put them close together or separate it. You've got a whole note in that 2nd bar where you're plucking that C note. Okay, now we're on the 3rd bar of the tabbed part. So we're gonna go 3, just mechanics first, and then open. Then 2 on the E string, 2 3s. And then, so that's that. Yeah, that's 2 bars. Now the C is bolded in the chart at the end of that line. That's beat 1 of that bar, and then beats 2, 3, 4 are the words someone told. So that will be a pickup note, officially sort of giving it that label. Okay, so one more time on the tabbed part. So open, and then 2, and that's held for the beats, all 4 beats, and then. So the rhythm of that da 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 da. Okay, so from the now the chords, and if you don't want to learn the tab, you just play the chords over top. So let's look at the chords right from the beginning. 1, 2, A minor, then F, 1, 4 time, and I didn't look up the beats per minute, but and this now the G, and we da 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 da. da, da, 2, 3, then C major 7, and then A major 7 is open. A beat 1 would be a rest, so on that bar, so it would be no. So I would do 2 G's there, so that funny bar with the C major 7, A minor 7, it would be rest. Oh, you're on a C chord, that's why. So you're on a C from the previous bar, sorry. Okay, so chords from the beginning. This time I'll get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. Then. They don't do 2 slashes on the G, but I like to. Okay, now we can do the song. Someone told me long ago, for one, they put the words with timing, and I know and it's been coming for some time. 1, 2, 3, beat 1. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day, and I know, shining down like water. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, C7 and F2. I wanna know. Here's our little ever seen. This time A minor, not A minor. A minor 7 comes next. No. I wanna know, have you C for 2 beats, C major 7, A minor, and then A minor 7. Coming down on a sunny day, and then that. Yesterday and days before, and one sun is cold and the rain is hard, and I know been that way for all my time. And I could be playing that, right? Very classic riff. Till forever on it goes, till the circle fast and slow. And I'm just doing a down strum as sort of sight reading. I wonder, and simplicity for you. 1, 2, chord. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you 1, 2, C major 7, A minor 7, coming down on a sunny day. And you got that same, but then an F this time when it transitions to the ending. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you want to see the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. And then you can, if there's 2 people, you know, and either just the chord and end it, or play it. I know it's going to sound weird because you don't have the low G on there, but it's, you know, it is a G as a G, but it doesn't sound the way the song goes, right? It's a good practice. So I messed up a few times, but I know that that's always good to make people feel like, you know, they're not alone in terms of not always getting it perfect or right each time. Okay, so it happens to everybody. It's not a big deal. You just keep on going. That's a good skill of a musician, is you just keep on going, and what's over is over. So it's a really good practice to be able to do that in all aspects of life. Just keep on going. So yeah, I think that's all you need to know about that one. Just practicing that, you know, if you're plucking the small bits of tab, you can use all your fingers or just your thumb. I'm up at the top again. and then the chords for that part. So G over the tab part, and then beat 1 is C, and then C major 7, and then open A minor 7, and then that changes in the riffs that are after that. So C, C major 7, it goes to an A minor, and I always get that. Then the open in the chorus. Yeah, and so then someone told me long ago, it's been coming for some time. Someday in the moon, shine down like water, 2, 3, 4, C7. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you 1, 2, 3, 4, A minor, A7, coming down on a sunny day. Right, so you just do that over and over again. Get used to the mechanics of it first, and then the minor or the major 7, then up to the A minor, then the open, and then 2 G's. I'm striking those down, and then a hard land on the C there, right? And that's again beat 1 of the preceding beats 2, 3, 4. And if you carefully study the dots, which are very helpful, that's why people like to read music notation, is because there's a lot of information in music notation. But this is a great substitute, so thank you, San Jose Ukulele Club. All right, I hope you found that helpful. If you have, please like, share, and subscribe. Send this on to anybody. Love Credence, and yeah, so it's a great one, good one to do a little bit of picking on. And yeah, any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section. You'll find the chart in the description box, and I will see you on our next video. Bye for now.